In the land of Israel, a shadow stretched over the valley of Elah. Two armies, Israel and the Philistines, stood across from each other, trembling behind their shields. But from the Philistine side thundered footsteps that shook the earth. Goliath, a warrior so massive that even mountains felt small beside him. Bronze armor wrapped around his chest like an iron fortress, and his spear looked more like a giant's tree trunk than a weapon. Every morning and every evening he roared across the valley, "Send me a man to fight. If he defeats me, we will serve Israel. But if I destroy him, Israel will be ours." Not a single soldier stepped forward. Even Israel's bravest warriors hid behind their shields. The air grew heavy with fear, and hope began to fade. Meanwhile, far away in Bethlehem, a young shepherd named David played his harp under the golden sunrise. He cared for sheep, wrote songs to God, and dreamed of adventures he never expected would come true. One morning, David's father called him. "David, take food to your brothers at the battlefield. See how they are doing." David grabbed the supplies and ran toward destiny without knowing it. When he arrived at the valley of Elah, he heard the earth-shaking voice. Goliath was shouting again. Soldiers trembled. David's brothers begged him not to get involved, but David stepped forward, eyes blazing. "Who is this giant who dares to challenge the armies of the living God?" Fear tried to silence him, but courage was louder. Word spread quickly. A small shepherd boy wanted to face the giant that the entire army feared. Soon David was brought before King Saul, who stared at him in disbelief. "You are only a boy," the king said. "Goliath has been a warrior since his youth." But David smiled. "Your Majesty, when lions and bears attacked my father's sheep, God gave me strength to kill them. The same God will give me victory over this giant." Saul finally agreed and tried fitting David with royal armor. The helmet slid over his eyes. The sword was too heavy. David shook his head. He stepped out wearing only his simple tunic, holding a shepherd's staff, a sling, and faith stronger than steel. As David walked toward the stream, the battlefield fell silent. The wind blew softly, almost like God whispering, "You are not alone." When Goliath saw David approaching, he laughed so loudly the birds scattered from the trees. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" the giant mocked. "Come, boy, I will crush you." But David didn't tremble. Instead, he raised his voice so the whole valley could hear. "You come to me with sword, spear, and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." Today the world will know that the battle belongs to God. The air crackled with tension. A fearless shepherd stood before an unstoppable monster. The clash was moments away. David placed a stone in his sling. The armies leaned forward, breathless. Goliath charged, his heavy armor clanging like thunder. Dust erupted with every step. David ran too, but with the speed of a lion and the confidence of a warrior chosen by God. He swung the sling, once, twice, 3 times. The stone flew with a whistle, slicing the air like lightning. Wham! The stone struck Goliath right between the eyes. The giant blinked, stumbled, and the impossible happened. Goliath crashed to the ground like a falling mountain. The valley echoed with shock. Silence swallowed the battlefield. Even the Philistines froze, unable to believe their eyes. David walked up calmly, lifted Goliath's own sword, and ended the battle.